Hi there, this is 80 from 80 Trinity Music, and in this video I want to help you in choosing your first student violin or viola. You do not need to spend a lot of money on a student instrument to get one that is functional for learning, but I have seen a number of people who were disappointed by inexpensive instruments that ended up needing more repairs than the instrument itself was worth. So here are my 5 deal breakers to watch out for when choosing your first student instrument. First, the instrument should contain all of its important structural parts. These include the bridge to hold the strings up and the sound post, which can be found on the inside of the violin. Getting either the sound post or the bridge replaced costs more than it might seem, and for an inexpensive student instrument, these repairs are usually not worth the money. However, some components of the instrument are meant to be replaced. For example, the strings should be replaced at least every year, and both the tailpiece and the chin rest are designed to be switched out among different brands and styles to the player's preference. In addition to components which are missing from the instrument, another repair to watch out for has to do with the pegs. The violin or viola's tuning pegs must not be frozen in place. Also, they should not slip too much. They should be able to turn smoothly and then stay in place once you get the string in tune. There are products that you can buy to make the pegs turn a little bit more easily or to stick better. But if the pegs were cut improperly to fit the hole in the first place, these products might not make much of a difference. The third thing to watch out for has to do with the bow. First of all, it should absolutely include a bow, or you will need to buy it separately. The student bow should have clean and new horsehair. The bow's hair is another thing that costs a little bit more to replace than it might seem. Getting the horsehair replaced on a student bow sometimes will cost more than the bow itself is worth. Now, I do want to mention that for all of these repairs I've mentioned so far, the bridge, the sound post, the pegs, and the bow hair, these are all procedures that professionals do have done regularly, because for them, the investment is worth the money on a very high quality instrument. But for inexpensive student instruments, usually these repairs are not worth the money. The fourth deal breaker to watch out for when choosing an instrument has to do with its size. It is very important to choose a violin or viola which is neither too large nor too small to be played comfortably. For the violin, the majority of adults will play a full-size violin, also called 4/4. But for smaller players, it is important to find a partial size that will work well for them. Also, for viola players of all shapes and sizes, it is important to choose the correct size because there is no such thing as a full-size viola. It is all dependent on the player's stature. Finally, playing the violin or the viola is a very exciting undertaking, and so it's important that you like your instrument. As with any other skill, it will take a lot of practice, and so you want to pick an instrument that you're happy to spend a lot of time with. And finally, it is important to be willing to put in the maintenance over time to keep your instrument in good shape. Things like replacing the strings at least every year, protecting the instrument from the elements, and replacing the bow hair when it gets old and dirty. I hope you found this information helpful in your search for your first student violin or viola. If you enjoyed this video and you are interested in learning more about the violin and the viola, please subscribe to my channel and I will see you in the next one. Bye!